This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Balls will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brazel. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback keeps the football. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Vols will try to keep this drive moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lopez. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the back gets the football. Tackled, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. Fires it to the wideout, and he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. That's caught. It's Johnson. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the move now. Stays on his feet. On another sack. This defense on fire.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Butler. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Going for his running back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Dropping back. It's Barnett. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To throw, it's Barnett. He's running out of time here. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football. But I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver. But they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to throw. It's Lopez. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pressure is coming. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 4, where it'll be 1st and goal. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They connect for 6. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or 2 on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
This time, a completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. To the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Vols. This offense cannot be stopped.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The handoff from the shotgun. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw caught over the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. No huddle here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
No press here. The defense backing away. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Who makes the grab? Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football,
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming up, this is a tough third and long. To the air, it's Lopez. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Barnett. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So back to their own 9-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Zips it down the middle. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Love the call by this defense, playing dime coverage on that 3rd down. And they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the 1st down mark.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Working clock with the ground game. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Matthews. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.